What's going on? Justice here, back at it for your 30-minute file. All right, let's dive into this. What do I mean? When I say your 30-minute file, I say this because technically it could be a 30-minute video, it could be a 30-minute audio only. We talked about some of the things and suggestions I would take, but regardless, you have your file now, right? I could just refer this as the 30-minute video, but whatever that is for you. So let's go ahead and get right into it here. So what do we do now that we have it, right? We've gone ahead and recorded this thing. Now that we've got it, you're like, Justice, all right, what do I do with this thing? So first things first, we want to go ahead and just kind of do a couple of these pieces, right? And a couple slash might not need any. Like I'll give you as an idea here for one, technically, like if you're doing this as a live stream, you don't have to do any really post, post editing on that end. One of the things that I would recommend if you are doing live stream is you probably go ahead and want to download that for the future. So for me, I go ahead and I upload all of my live streams and any kind of thing I'm doing, like even my YouTube videos, I'll upload the raw file to a Google Drive folder for future use, just to kind of have it saved in a place instead of just relying on a YouTube. I can have the original hard copy in a sense there. So that's just a little tip on the live stream side. But beyond that, the editing. So for me, technically, I like using Descript for my stuff that I'm doing on YouTube. I keep my editing very minimal because, in a sense, I do it very intentionally. I've even had people on my comments, my YouTube channel, say, "Hey, Justice, it'd be good if you did some more, transitions and B-rolls and stuff like that." But I technically don't really do that for my YouTube. I say that more so for my short form content because really, I want to have it where my YouTube, I'm getting a lot of good stuff out of it in the sense where I don't want to mess up the YouTube, mess up my short form just because I want my YouTube to look better, basically, because it wouldn't translate as good if you're thinking about short form videos typically on the vertical side. So for me, I'm really saying this because I'm giving you an excuse to take it easy. Like, don't over edit this stuff. Like, if you are planning on uploading to YouTube, my stuff is truly just a talking head because I'm doing it for more than just, my goal isn't really to go blow up on YouTube. It's to more so have it so I can have more content to get out of this one thing. And so it's like, it's a sacrifice I'm making where, yes, if I wanted to make my videos more polished for YouTube, sure, I could put a lot more B-roll clips, a lot of this, that, this, that, and the other headlines, all the kind of good stuff. For one, that would take more time, energy. Like I could pass off to an editor. So that's more money. I just feel like it's unnecessary for what it's doing for me. Like, and you're gonna see how I leverage my YouTube videos. I don't treat YouTube like your typical creator. So the point I'm trying to make here and really hit home is minimal editing, minimal to no editing. Basically, is what's required here. Like, really, no editing could be just fine because in reality, we can still get what we need. We really just need a place where we can basically go ahead and upload it. So uploading it to a place where we can now really get the transcript is one place. So there's a couple of ways to do that. I kind of recommend, for one, if you upload anything to YouTube, which is totally free, you can go ahead and do that, and technically YouTube will spit out a transcript for you. So that's one. There's another one called Riverside FM Transcription. This is another one here as well you can use. This one's also for free. So that's another one you can use there too. Other ones, like I said, technically Descript, they do the translations for you there too. Transcription, excuse me. Do that for you as well. There's plenty of ways to transcribe a video. The point is, you really want to upload it so you can transcribe it. And then on top of that, you want to have it so we can upload it for short form videos, which is what I'm going to show you in the next video coming up here too. But that's really, like, keep it simple. Like I said, uploading is the click of a button to transcribe something, and then it's done. Editing, you could do nothing. Like I said, that's part of the reason I like doing the live streams when I was doing this for so long, because there was no editing, right? And I really have brought over the same philosophy and methodology to YouTube, right? Just because I know that it makes things easy, it reduces friction, and allows me to really just continue pumping these videos out week after week, because that's the flow that works for me, and I just like keeping it fresh on that end. You could do this, like I said, once a month, every other week. You could even do it once a quarter, but you want to make this as frictionless as possible. So that's what I would say there. Once again, if you're doing podcasts, same kind of thing. I know people use Riverside for podcasts as well. Like I said, these things will go ahead and transcribe them for you a lot of the time. So keep it simple. Like, the tips for these are all very similar, honestly. The goal is, if we want to keep it minimal in the editing, minimal to no editing. If you want to go crazy in the editing, that's fine. Like, I'm not going to stop you, but I just don't want that to slow you down in the process. That's the biggest thing I want to highlight. Then you're uploading it, and then you go ahead and really just I go ahead and drop it on a Google Drive just because, it's not 100% necessary. So that's really it. Listen, this is what you do with the file just to make sure it's good to go. We want to get the transcription out of it. We want to be able to go ahead and save that so we can now upload it to future places for the short form content. I'll just put that here too, right? Get ready, use for uploading to short form content generator, right? But that's really it, right? To the AI one specifically, and I already went over options there, but that's just a piece there too. So I'm gonna end it with this one here, nice, quick, to the point. That's all you need for this one. Dive in. Let's get to the next video.